Hello children, today we're going to be talking about the 441 BC tale Antigone. Antigone is a classic.
So you mean like furry Lise?
No!
Ah!
Not that type of classic. It was a classic Greek story about an incest-ridden girl who defied the law and stuck with her beliefs. Antigone has quite a family. Her brothers Anticules and Polynices killed each other fighting for a kingdom they actually both already owned. Her sister Ismene is a stupid poser who's actually just a victim of the patriarchy, and her father is the one who shall not be named.
Hey, yo, Mr. Green, who's the one who shall not be named?
Stop talking.
I just wanted to know.
I know.
Ah! The battle went down in an epic fashion. Polynices brought his big army to fight Antigone to decide who would become king. Since both teams had the home field advantage, it ended up in a tie.
Dun 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 dun.
Their uncle Creon, who became king after they had both died, was upset about Polynices and decided that he wouldn't give him a proper funeral. Instead, he just left him out there for the peasants to eat and the rats. He'll be left unburied, his body there for the birds and dogs to eat. A clear reminder of his shameful fate. Sophocles 234.
But Mr. Green, what did Mr. Cran do with Eteocles' body?
Eteocles was given a proper burial with respect and honor. After that, Ismene and Antigone got into a serious discussion about the burials of their brothers. Antigone wanted Polynices to have a funeral just like Eteocles. Ismene disagreed, as it was against the law to give Polynices a proper burial. I'm not disrespecting them, but I can't act against the state. That's not in my nature. Sophocles 97 to 98. But Antigone persisted and went off to bury her brother.
What could stop a random incest-ridden girl from disobeying the law?
Being stoned to death, of course. Despite the fact that there was a huge risk of being caught, Antigone prepared the body for burial. She then was caught by a guard and brought to Creon's palace. And so I have come back breaking that oath I swore. I bring this girl, captured while she was honoring the grave. Sophocles 443. Antigone has a little chat with Creon. Even though it was extremely obvious that she had committed the crime, Creon needed solid evidence.
Did you plan to bury Polynices?
Yeah.
You know it's illegal, right?
Yep.
But you still decide to do it?
Yes, sir. The gods have commanded that people who have achieved death would be buried according to certain rituals.
Wow, Antigone really doesn't give a single turd blossom about the law. Suddenly, Ismene gets dragged on in. Since Ismene was suicidal, or loyal to her sister, she says she wants to die with Antigone too, even though she doesn't know her sentence.
Yeah, I totally helped her break the law, man!
Shut up, you lying piece of garbage. You're trying to die just like all the other people in our kingdom.
No, justice will not allow you to say that. You didn't want to. I didn't work with you. Sophocles 6:15 to 6:17. Since Antigone is an absolute savage, and she has no respect for the law, she gets a life sentence in a cave.
What happened to Antigone, sister?
It's Antigone, you fool! Ismene was let off the hook on punishment, since it was pretty obvious that she did not actually help Antigone. While Antigone departs to her cozy little cave, Haman arrives. Haman tries to get on Creon's good side by pretending to agree with him on Antigone's punishment. Then he's like, "Psych, I actually strongly disagree with you." When in the slaughter her own brother died, she did not just leave him there unburied. Surely she deserves some golden honor. Sophocles 789 to 793. The debate goes on fine until Creon starts saying that he's right just because he's older. Haman is like, "Okay, boomer." Creon is furious that Haman seems to be fighting on Antigone's side, so he threatens to bring Antigone out and kill her so Haman can watch. Haman is like, "Okay, I'm about to head out," and storms out. She'll not die with me just standing there. And as for you, your eyes will never see my face again. Sophocles 871 to 873. This leaves Creon alone with the chorus in his throne room. One of the lead chorus members has a nice chat about fatherhood with Creon. He also asks Creon if he's going to kill Ismene as well. Since Creon is such a nice guy, he says that he has decided to only kill Antigone.
Es más amable que tú.
Yo say hablar español! The chorus members continue to counsel Antigone as she goes on the way to her sentence.
Wait, so that's it? The play just ends like that?
No, of course not, you idiot!
Ah! Ah!
The
My
tragedy
back.
would not be over with just a few deaths. There are still many more to come. A blind prophet named Tiresias shows up at Creon's palace telling him that he done goofed. Things are only going to get worse from here, like many more people dying, including Creon's own son. Creon feels like he's being personally attacked and is reluctant at first, but realizes that Tiresias has never made a wrong prophecy before. My lord, such dreadful prophecies, and now he's gone. Since my hair changed color from black to white, I know here in the city he's never uttered a false prophecy. Sophocles 1220.
Mr. Green, why is the room smaller? And where'd the piano go?
Due to budget cuts, we are no longer able to be in our classroom and have to go into this janitor's closet. Creon realizes his mistake and conducts the proper burial rites for Polyneices. He then hurries off to Antigone's cave to free her. Luckily, she was just hanging around on a noose, that is. Haman has gotten to the cave before Creon has, and he becomes furious when he sees Antigone hanging there dead. When his father arrives, he tries to attack him with his sword. Unfortunately, he misses. Because of his desperation, he kills himself. With his dying act, he embraces his dead lover. Haman has been killed. No stranger shed his blood. Sophocles 1305. Just as Creon thought it couldn't get any worse, his wife Eurydice stabbed herself when she found out the horrible news of her dead son. Creon is extremely depressed and lives forever alone. With all the good characters dead, the story ends happily ever after.
Finally, the stupid teacher is done talking.
Just look over there. Think about the rabbits.
What
They're
rabbits?
Nice rabbits. That's all for now, folks.